Hello, hello, hello. Third try. Third tries the charm. Third time. Well, you know what I mean. 3 times the charm, whatever. Anyway, I know that I have said I wanted to do some different kinds of videos besides just Temu hauls. Well, I'm not doing that this time. I'm doing a Temu haul. Temu haul. I'm going to do the 2 little orders that I got. I got another one supposedly coming next week, but it's really boring stuff. Anyway, we'll get started. We'll get going. I get this garbage bag ready. Make sure there's nothing in it. Nothing in it. Can you see? There's my baby. Hi, baby. Okay, so for myself, because I am in Toronto, Canada, and we do get some cold weather. Oh, I forgot. This was actually very reasonable. It was $3.68. The first time I tried doing this, there was a knock at the door. The second time I started to do this, the buzzer rang. It was my friend's lunch delivery. So, let's see. Third time's a charm. That's the one. Okay, so $3.68. It's not fashionable, but it is going to be cozy. It's actually really nice and warm. The ear flaps come right down. And it's fleece lined. And it's a nice knit. And for like under $4, really good deal. I'm really happy with that. They had a couple of different colors in that. One of these days I'll be able to show you different things because you want to see something cool. Ta-da! I got my phone working. After I had it for like 3 months just sitting beside me, not doing anything. My kid Nick came over and got it working for me a couple of weekends ago. Okay, this was $5.32. And now I have a friend, I've mentioned her quite a few times here, Amanda. And she loves origami and does those the little paper cranes, little teeny tiny ones. So Temu has this fold your own paper cat. I'm going to open it because I can put it back in. I turned the fan off so it wouldn't make noise because I noticed on my last video you could sort of hear it in the back. Paper cats, yeah, I figure maybe on the other one it won't be backwards, but it's basically origami. I'm not going to open the package, but you can fold up little cats instead of cranes, paper cranes. 5 minutes to fold. There's 2 sizes, 5 breeds. But they look really, really, really cute. So I thought that she would probably, actually I don't want that. So for $5.32, for, how many are there? It doesn't say how many. 2 sizes, 5 breeds, so maybe 10? I don't know. Anyway, I think that she will get a giggle out of that. Now, I really haven't been doing a lot of the paper crafting. I've actually given a lot of my stuff away and have got another big pile of stuff to go. But I do have these things called stamp sponges. I've forgotten what they're actually called. But you heat up the surface of the sponge a little bit, and then you press it down on something, and the imprint is embossed on the sponge, and then you can use that to make prints. So I got this for $3.86. I didn't think they were that expensive. Maybe that's with the tax and everything added on them. I don't know. I didn't think they were. I thought they were only $2 and a little bit, but it doesn't matter. They will make very nice backgrounds for cards, but they're just embossing folders. So yeah, I can use both sides, and I'll heat up the sponge, which if I had it handy, I could show you. Let's pretend this is the sponge. Heat up the surface of the sponge with like a heat tool or a hair dryer or over the oven burner. Just be careful not to touch it, and then press it on firmly for a few seconds, and then this image will be on the surface of the sponge, and you can stamp away. So this one is, I don't think yeah, you can. Just pretty little snowflakes, and it was $3.86. Excuse me. This was $3.90. It's bigger, and it's just wood grain. Oh, come on. Oh, you're stuck. Oh, it's on the outside. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so this is just a nice wood grain. You can see, and I thought that would be perfect with little squirrels peeking out. $3.90. And I got another, just because they were cheap, $4.98 for 12 of them. $4.98 for 12. Just to round out the year. I've got a year's worth of these now. And my friend down the hall used to love to ride bikes. So I got him, for his birthday was in early November. And I got him a t-shirt that said, "I'm not old, I'm classic." And with a big picture of a Harley on it. And then I got him this hat. And I wasn't really, I saw the colors and that, and the motorcycle, and thought, okay, well that's, you know, and I took a good look at it, and it's America's Highway, Route 66, the Mother Road. I don't know. He may have driven down it. I don't know. But it's a nice cap. It's nice quality. It's heavy. I guess that's cotton. It's got a nice band on it here. It did come with a shaper, but I took the shaper out. The brim's nice and firm. So yeah, and it was $5.94. So $6 for a baseball cap that quality is pretty good. I'm just going to put it over there because I'll take it to him at supper time. Now, I may actually make myself do videos. With this stuff. Oh, that's why it was so $8.58. I was wondering, that's really expensive for that, but there's 2 of them. UV resin. Each one is where's the, you didn't see that. There's 2 of them. And it, don't know what the brand is. UV resin, clear hard type. And it does come with 2 of the little nozzles and some instructions on how to use it. I've got a couple of different UV lights that will work with it. And I just wanted to, oh my goodness, oh, it's sealed. That is like really loose. It don't need to be loose. So yeah, so actually, you know, $8.58 for the that would be 400 milliliters of that. Is it milliliters? Grams. Happy. And then I got this dress, and I can tell looking at it that it's again one of those swimsuit material dresses, but at least it's not flag material. It was $14.51, and it's pretty. This is one of those things where the new phone will be handy, because if I had been prepared, I could just bring up a picture of it and show you what it looks like. It's fairly long, just above the ankle. It's the flowers around the collar line. It's got short sleeves. They're nice size. It's got that little waist with the kind of like a little pleat in the front. I've seen them called Korean cuts, Korean style. The back has got the pattern all the way down. And the front is this beautiful flowers. It's a lovely purple. It looks a little bit brighter on there. It's a nice deep purple. Good band. Excuse me. So yeah, 14 and a little bit for that. Opal, you're sitting on all my stuff. Okay, so these were 208, and now I've told you that my daughter is having a little boy, and they haven't decided on a first name yet, but his middle name is Storm. And I found these earrings, and they are fabulous. This is like, I mean, it's faux, but it's like mother of pearl. Real pretty white swirly pearly thing, and then the gold lightning bolts. I was just so excited when I saw them. Last year for Christmas, or the year before, Temu had these like little crystal balls. They're about this big, and they had etched inside a thundercloud with lightning. And my daughter was just over the moon with it. She was like her favorite present that year. So when I saw those, it was like, oh, yay, I'm going to get them. Now, I'm working on a little gingerbread house that I'm hoping I'll have done in time for Christmas. And I got this for it to sit on. And does it take that? It takes batteries, right? Yes, it does. 3 AAA batteries, which I don't have in front of me, of course. But it's just a LED light, and it's nice light colored wood grain. And then it'll light up the gingerbread house, hopefully. I made one last year that was just like little wee tiny one. This year, the one I want to make is going to be a little bit bigger. And then I got these pretty earrings. They were $1.78. I just actually got a price adjustment on them this morning of like 14 cents. So they were $1.64, something like that. Oh, that's the back. That's the only thing. They're not printed on both sides, which would be kind of nice. But they're very pretty. Just autumn leaves and the little brown circle at the top. Yes, I like those. I've purged most of my earrings, given them to my friend Catherine to share. And my earring display looked empty, so I bought a couple more pairs. And this is Rainbow Moonstone. I did not see anything rainbow about it. I didn't see any flash. I mean, it's pretty. There is the teeniest, tiniest little bit of purple. But, I mean, it's still pretty, and I like it, but I will put it there. I also learned something. I know I showed you a while back, I got the selenite, little selenite tray, little leaf, and it felt oily. Scammers will oil them, use baby oil or mineral oil or something like that. I just learned this morning too, to make them appear shinier and more rich than they actually are. That's what they did with the selenite, but it is still selenite. It's just not the quality that they're trying to pass off. But I think I paid like $3 for it, so what do you expect? This was $2.56, so I didn't expect, you know, glowing crystals, but I didn't expect a white rock. But I like it. Oh, these are the earrings I got first. This is 2 orders squished together, as always, because one order is just too small. Come on. $2.54. I don't like these as much, so I'm probably going to give them to Catherine. But they are along the same idea. They're the little mother of pearl. Cloud and little tiny raindrops. If you can see them. Stand still. This pretty little glass. I think that's glass. Feels like glass. It's cold. So yeah, they're nice, but they're not, I like the other ones much better. Probably wouldn't wear these, so I will probably give them to Catherine. And got this necklace. Have I opened it? It's so quiet in here without my fan. This is one of those chakra healing crystal necklaces, but I just thought it was really pretty. And blurry, but you can get a sense of the colors. And then, yeah, and it's on this nice little gold chain. It's got an extender on it. That's not for you. Opal thinks it's for her. Oh, it looks very pretty on you. It's got a really pretty little ring, too, that the, the sound effects coming out of me, eh? Yeah, away it goes. You don't get to eat it. You're playful this morning. $2.44 for that. But it's just pretty, and the color scheme goes with the shirt that I bought. I got the shirt on sale with credit and with a coupon. I ended up paying $4.03 for it. I think it was regularly like $7 or $8. And it's the same, you know, polyester fabric, but it's beautiful. And it's just got little cap sleeves. I've got a pair of rust-colored pants that this will look really nice with. There are buttons down the front, but it's just for show. And it's just nice. I've never been a huge fan of the autumn colors, but this one just really caught my eye. The price caught my eye, too. So, yeah, it smells like storage warehouse. And then I love Freddie. Freddie Mercury is, you've heard me go on and on and on and on about Freddie Mercury, but I got this and I was slightly disappointed. In the picture, it actually does look like a drawing of Freddie Mercury, but when you got the thing in your hand, it really doesn't look like him. But I got this sun catcher. Let's see, this might be easier to see. This was $6.70. Now, to me, anything with Freddie is worth that much money. However, they sent and charged me 2. And I did not order 2. These stink too, like chemical. Yeah, they sent me 2. So I got my money back for 1. Because I don't need 2. I love Freddie, but I don't need 2 sun catchers. Excuse me, one moment. Let's hydrate. Yummy. Opal, you have to get off the bag. Get off the bag. Excuse me. There's like 2 things left in it, and she decides she's got to lay right on them. This is the last thing. And it was $2.77. And this was me not paying attention. However, it doesn't really matter because one takes batteries. This one has to plug in or charge. But it's just another little stuck to the paper. Just another little. This would actually, you could actually probably use this in a nice Christmas decoration or something, because it's not like on a platform like the other one. It's just the light itself and the plug-in, and it's got a on-off switch. Let me see, because I've got an on-off switch right beside me. Oh, that's hot. Ooh. Oh, flicker, flicker. Yeah, it works. So, well, that's pretty nice. Pretty bright. It's got, wait. Oh, I thought I saw smoke come off of it. It's like, first of all, it's LED. They don't get hot. The wiring could be bad, though. They're really bright. That was not a smart thing to do. So, yeah. So, I will probably be making a nice, brightly lit up Christmassy thing. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll put it behind Freddy. Let him shine like the star he is. Was and always will be. That was everything. Although, okay, so this is at the end of the haul, we tell it all. I have a consulting appointment on Monday, finally, about all the surgeries and stuff. And the doctor, my family doctor, one doctor calls me yesterday and says, we need your height and weight. And I'm like, well, the height's easy. Although I was wrong, I've shrunk another ½ inch, so I'm like 5'6.5" now. I keep getting any shorter, I don't know what, I don't know. Anyway, it makes it easier to find guys taller than you, though. So the weight thing was a problem, because I don't have a scale. I didn't think I knew anybody with a scale. Well, it turns out my friend down the hall had a scale, but the batteries were dead. So I'm, a little bit panicky. This is quite an important appointment. I didn't want it to be delayed because they can't, they have to adjust for the anesthesia, knock her out stuff. And, I didn't want to wait. So I'm thinking, okay, well, Instacart. Every now and then I do a really stupid Instacart. Yesterday was one of them. I Instacarted Walmart for 2 batteries. They were on sale for $8.49. Cost me $22 to get them delivered. Plus $1 for the bag. This is the size of the package. See that? That's the size of the package. This is the bag they put it in. So, what reminded me is I also ordered, I'm loving this stuff. It's Elmer diced tomatoes, garlic and olive oil. And, oh, pardon me. I love that stuff. I just brown up some ground beef and pour that into it and simmer it till it's nice and thick, and it's kind of like sloppy joes without the ketchup. Because I think that's what gives sloppy joes its kind of unique taste, is the ketchup and mustard and all the stuff that you put in it. But this is just like very, very yummy. Put it that way. Very yummy. What a mess. I got one of my Christmas presents early. It's a calendar. The Secret Life of Squirrels. And each one, it's done, the photography is done by Nancy Rose. And if you look her up, she is an amazing photographer. She makes all of the, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, and you probably won't be able to see all of those, but she makes all of the little scenes that the squirrels are sitting in. Like this little, I guess this is the Christmas one because they're wrapping presents. But she made the little fireplace and the presents. She is just incredible. Very, very talented. And a squirrel lover. So, can't beat that. So that was all of that. Now I've got a friend coming this afternoon to help me. Uh-oh. I gotta do some laundry, and I'm cleaning out all my kitchen stuff. And I'm taking a break from the craft stuff because I find it makes me a little sad to give away all of my craft stuff. But I'm not giving all of my craft stuff away. I'm just getting rid of the stuff I haven't used in a year. I haven't used it in a year. I'm not going to likely use it anytime soon. And if I really end up needing it, I'll just have to buy another one. So that's that. That actually is about it. We've had some snow. It was really pretty and nice and quiet. I love how quiet everything gets when it snows. And we've had a little bit of rain, and I had a squirrel sit on my foot again. This little gray squirrel likes to sit on my foot. Just sit there. I don't mind as long as he doesn't bite. Only because it hurts. Squirrel bites can be painful, but they're not dangerous. They're not like, raccoon bites or rabies is, if they've got rabies from somewhere else. That's a whole thing to look up. But no, my little Vincent used to, I think I mentioned this in my previous video. I think he had bad eyesight because he would mistake my finger for a peanut every time. And Vincent used to bite my finger a lot. But this little gray one just sits on my foot. So I don't mind. He's cute. He won't let me touch him, though. He won't let me pet him. I would love to. I would love to have him sit up on my knee and pet him like Luciana would let me. But he's not. He doesn't do that yet. I'll win him over. Anyway, that's kind of like the high point. Squirrel sitting on my foot. The snow is beautiful. My friend down the hall is doing well. I've got all the doctor's appointments lined up and ready to go. And feeling wonderful about that finally. And, yeah, I'm going to make homemade tomato soup for supper, I think. Using that. Pointing at the floor. I call it homemade tomato soup. I basically run that stuff, the diced tomatoes, through the blender. Put in like a little either beef broth powder or bouillon or vegetable powder bouillon. And just make a little teeny roux. It's like butter and flour and thicken it up. I have been known to use cream in the past, but I don't like it so much. Or just a quarter cup of Parmesan cheese, and stir it until it's all goopy and melty. And I was gonna say mooey. That was before it became cheese. And it's basically just eating sauce, but it's so tasty. So, yeah, everyone has their weird favorites, their weird cravings. My daughter is into eating pickled asparagus. Do you think she might be pregnant? Ugh. Pickled pickles I can see, but pickled asparagus? To each their own. Anyway, I think, how many times have I said anyway? Too many. I will see you again soon, either with a walk around or a shopping haul or a sit and chat. Almost just rhymed everything around there. And yeah, that'll be that. Okay? I'm really glad you stopped by. I hope you'll hit the like. If you haven't subscribed to me, hit the subscribe. Leave a comment. If there's something you'd like to see, ask me. I'll see if I can accommodate. And I'm going to go do some dishes. Alrighty? See you later.